I just wanna go out on a walk with you. Baby, you know I just like to talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything.
I am looking absolutely crazy. Let's get this situated. Let's get ready. I'm gonna head out to Target to pick up some essentials and things that I need and see if I can find a baby walker. And we do have like the skip hop activity pad, but he's becoming a little bit more mobile and we wanted to get a baby walker and maybe do a walk in the park. We shall see. Let me get myself ready because this clearly is not it. Okay, slightly better, and by better, all I did was pick up my hair because it was crazy, throw on some gloss, and I'm done. Now I feel like I can properly introduce the vlog. Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. It's gonna be another days in the life of a stay-at-home mama. We have a few things to get done. Mother's Day is in a few days, so I will take you guys shopping for some flowers at Trader Joe's later on, and just a few little things here and there. I'm gonna wrap this up super quickly because I have to drop off my youngest daughter. She's gonna go to Starbucks and study with her friend because she has testing coming up. So we're gonna drop her off. Me, my husband, and my baby are gonna go to Target. And yeah, I will come back to you guys in a little bit. My daughter is like, we gotta go, ma'am.
Waiting.
So I will see you guys in a little bit. But before we leave, I need to pick my perfume for the day. I think I'm gonna do Vanilla Voyage. It smells like vanilla deliciousness. So perfume, and then we head out. Millie Moon wipes are our favorite. Where's Millie Moon? Thank you. Now we're looking for this walker. Oh, here they are. Alright, so here are some of the things that I picked up at Target. I showed you guys the little spoon baby puffs, and I have like these little containers that I like to put them in so that it looks a little bit nicer on here. So I'm gonna add these since I have some there. I'll save these for later. I also got the banana pick me sticks and strawberry. I got the mucho mango that I showed you guys, the shirt, and then I also found this, which I thought was interesting. It's from Cloud Island. It is a short-sleeved bib. I'm tired of his onesies getting stained, so I'm hoping this will help. I'm gonna try it out in a few minutes, so I will let you guys know. But yeah, this is everything that we got aside from the walker and a box of wipes. Hey guys, it is the next day. I am actually on my way to go get lunch with my friend. It's supposed to be like a birthday lunch. We didn't get a chance to meet up over the weekend of my birthday. I believe she was sick. What happened? Honestly, my memory fails me. I don't know what happened, but we couldn't meet up around the time of my birthday, so we are doing it now. So I'm gonna head out to grab some sushi. I am very excited because I have been craving sushi for a few days now. So let me head out so that I can meet her there. Let's go get some sushi and then we will come back. I'm not sure if I'm going to be making dinner because I'll probably bring back food for my husband, and the girls have like their own food situation sorted for today. So I might show you dinner later on in the week. I have been wanting to make a gumbo recipe. Have I ever made gumbo? No. But we're gonna try it together. I was inspired by Acre Homestead, which, like I've mentioned before, she's like my comfort creator. I love her channel so much. And she she had like a New Orleans type of dinner party, and gumbo was on the menu, and I was like, that looks kind of good. So I think we're gonna do some gumbo at some point this week, maybe tomorrow, and I will bring you guys along for that one. But for today, it's gonna be a sushi day. I don't think I'm doing anything else for today. We're just gonna go out, have some chit chat, have some lunch, and then call it good. I do have to stop at my mother's house. I have to stop at my mom's house to drop off some stuff for her, but also, I don't know if I'm gonna get to that today, but my mom is incredibly talented when it comes to crocheting, and she does like baby blankets and baby dresses, like anything you
can think of, this woman will probably be able to crochet it for you. And she has slowly been making a bunch of baby blankets, and sometimes she'll make them with the little booties or like with the little diaper covers and all that stuff. And I have been meaning to take pictures of all of this so that I can open up a little Etsy shop for her. So that, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to that today, but that is coming very soon. And once the Etsy shop is open, I will obviously let you guys know if you guys are interested, but I can probably give you guys a little sneak peek of some of the baby blankets that she has. So she's just been making them and storing them away in her guest bedroom, and I already have like 4-5 blankets in total that she's made for my baby. And yeah, I think her talent should be shared. Anyway, let me get to driving so that I am not late, and let's go have some sushi. I am at my mom's, and as promised, look at all of these. I think that one is already sold, but look how pretty they are. She also makes little dresses. Very cute, very cute. This one has got to be one of my favorites. It comes with little slippers. So cute. But yeah, you see what I mean? Extremely talented, self-taught. Look how cute. Adorable. This is another one of my favorites. So freaking cute. So freaking talented. It's crazy. So yeah, I'm thinking about opening up an Etsy shop for her. Anyway, let me get home so that I can give my husband his sushi. And yeah, I will be back with you guys in a second. Hey guys, it is a new day. Today is a good day because it's a Trader Joe's day. So I'm parked in the parking lot where there is a Trader Joe's and a Michael's and a Barnes & Noble. Very tempting, but we're not going to do that today. I think my first stop is going to be Michael's, and that is because my mother mentioned really having a craving for homemade sugared donuts. So of course, I'm gonna make them for her for Mother's Day. So I'm gonna look for a recipe, make sure that I have the ingredients at home. If not, I will pick them up at Trader Joe's. But I wanna pick up the boxes from Michael, or a box from Michael's first to put her little donut. And then we're gonna go to Trader Joe's. The parking lot is packed. So I don't know if I'm gonna film inside of Trader Joe's because social anxiety. I applaud anyone who can record out in public and just be okay with it. I'm not there yet, so we shall see. But I do want to pick up some flowers to make some arrangements and treats for my dogs. And I saw a hot and sweet, like pickled jalapeno, and I think I'm gonna see if I can pick that up as well. Yeah, I think so. Not too many things. So I'm gonna do that, and then we will come back when I am home. I'll show you everything that I got, and we will get started on making those sugared donuts. Okay, so I found this box. I think I'm gonna use the white one with the black polka dots and a little pink bow for her donuts. But she's super into making bracelets right now, so I'm gonna check and see if they have any seed beads or anything that I think that she might like. Let's go and see what they have here. All right, guys, so Michael's, Trader Joe's, complete madness. It was absolutely insane. So I did not film. I filmed a little bit in Michael's. I didn't film squat in Trader Joe's because it was just so incredibly busy. And then I thought about it and I was like, oh my God, duh, everybody's out here buying flowers because Trader Joe's has an amazing flower selection and you get a really good bang for your buck. So I'm waiting for my husband to get out of an appointment. Let me show you super quickly what I got from Trader Joe's because I picked up a few little goodies and Michael's as well. Let me show you what I got from Michael's. So instead of getting a bunch of different flowers, I just opted to get a bouquet of flowers because I think I can either do one really nice. I don't know if I'm gonna do one really nice big bouquet or two bouquets. I'm not sure yet, but I picked up this right here. So pretty. I also picked up a pack of eucalyptus. I thought that would be really pretty as filler flowers. And then I also picked up some baby's breath. And then I also I forgot the jalapenos. Dang it. Oh well. I picked up some sweet and spicy pecans, and I had a few. They're very tasty. I got my dogs 2 packs of their favorite little treats. And for my mom, I picked up coconut flavored almonds. I think she would really enjoy this. So this will be part of like her little Mother's Day thing. I picked up a coconut water for my husband. I'm actually gonna leave it out because, oh, I see him walking. Let me hurry up. I also picked up some Japanese multi-purpose seasoning. I picked up the crunchy chili onion sprinkle. Man, this guy walks fast. And I picked up some freeze-dried strawberries because I made my own like strawberry powder for milk, which is delicious. So my husband's in the car. He walks incredibly fast. I thought I was gonna have enough time to show you everything, but in the time from him walking from the building to the car, because I'm all the way at the back of the parking lot, I was very wrong. So for my mom, like I showed you guys, I picked up this box. It was on sale or clearance for $4, so I will save the other box for something else. And with it, I also picked up the little pink ribbon. The bead section was kind of a bust. They had a ton of beads, beautiful ones, but just not ones that she specifically uses for her stuff. But I did find this, and it was buy one, get one half off. And she makes a lot of, like I showed you in previous vlogs, she makes a lot of like necklaces, bracelets, earrings, the whole nine. And I thought that it would be nice to gift her, I forgot what this is called, like a necklace stand, so that she can put her necklaces on it and take pictures. So I got this for her, and because it was buy one get one 50% off, I also found this one, which hopefully you can see the detail, but it has a bunch of hooks along the top and it's kind of like curved. Can you see? Can you tell? It's kind of like curved, so that she can put her bracelets and hang all of her bracelets on this. I thought that was super cute. So that is everything I picked up for my mom. Now I am done. I'm gonna head back home and I will come back to you guys when I start making those homemade sugared donuts. Hey guys, good morning. I wanted to get the flower arrangements and the donuts out of the way because yesterday my mother was here and I didn't have a chance to do them. So I waited for her to leave. It was already super late and I was tired, so I didn't do them last night. I'm not not sure if she's coming over today. Mother's Day is tomorrow, so today is Saturday. I'm not sure if she's coming over today, but just in case that she is, I want to get these things done and out of the way now because I can always hide them in my closet. First, I have 2 vases behind me, so I think I'm gonna try to split it into 2 because I believe my mother-in-law might be stopping by at some point and I wanted to give her a little bouquet of flowers as well. So let's see what kind of magic I can get done. I currently have some dishes. Like, it is morning time, guys. I haven't done my hair yet. This is like air dried hair. The most I've done is brush my teeth and put on some gloss. But anyway, I still have like dishes and stuff like that, so I'm just gonna like shove it over, move the camera down, and then start working on some flower arrangements, and we shall see what we get done, so that way I can change, get out of my PJs, do my hair, all that good stuff. So let's get started on the flower arrangements.
I wrote a note the Sunday, symptoms like how I forget. Then washed my pants on Monday, forgot I had it there in the pocket for the doctor, but my writing wasn't vague. What to do, where are the words to tell them I'm doing okay? Red dots and I'm spin a moment since I saw you last. Let's meet up, promise.
All right, guys, I'm not incredibly confident in these bouquets. I feel like I've made such nicer bouquets in the past, but this is what we're working with. I do have some pink ribbon that I'm going to tie like little bows on them, and I think this is just gonna have to be, it's just gonna have to be it. They're not that bad. I think they're okay. It's fine. For this next part, I am gonna pick up my hair. My hands are sticky now from like ripping the eucalyptus leaves off. I feel like I probably could have left them submerged in the water because I have them in my shower and they get wet and they've never like molded, but they're not constantly submerged in water. So I wasn't sure. I ripped them off. Honestly, I'm not sure if that was the way to do it, but that's what I did. So let me get started on the donuts while my son is still sleeping. I want to take advantage of that time. Let me look up the recipe. I have it on my phone and get these donuts started because I know that I have to let them rise for an hour, I believe, so that they can like puff up. So let me go grab all of the ingredients and then bring the camera down so that you can see everything. All right, this is the best angle that I could come up with. I think because my counter, I need to either get a tripod and stand it on the floor at like my level in order to capture me and my counter, because the thing that I'm using for a stand right now, it's like you'll be looking down. And I feel like that's a weird angle, so I'm sorry, hopefully this works. But I have my milk, butter, eggs, yeast, sugar, flour. I'm gonna grab my salt. The only thing is that this recipe, everything is in grams, I believe. So grams and milliliters. So I'm gonna take out my scale so that I can measure everything accurately. Also, this is a juice that I made. We had some grapes that were going bad, so I boiled the grapes down and then I strained it and added lime juice and a little cane sugar to it to make like a grape limeade. Doesn't taste like grape, it just tastes like a fruit juice. It's really good. Okay, so it's 240 milliliters of warm milk. Whoa, come back, egg. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the microwave for 20 seconds just to get it a little bit warm so that we can add the sugar and the yeast. I'm going to need 30 grams of sugar, 7 grams of yeast. So let's do that really quick. That's 5, 6. There we go. So I have the warm milk here. I'm gonna add the sugar and the yeast. I believe in the video, because this is off of a TikTok, they added in the egg as well, but I'm going to wait for the yeast to bloom and then I will add the egg in. So let me just give this a quick mix. So while this is blooming, I'm going to get the rest of the ingredients ready. I'm gonna measure out the butter and measure out the flour. I believe you add the flour first. I have to go back and look at the video, but I believe you add the flour first, and towards the end, you add in the butter, and it is kind of like melted, softened butter. So I will measure it out and then just put it in the microwave for 10 seconds or so. So I'm gonna push this to the side. Gonna grab one of my bigger bowls. If you guys hear noise in the background, it is the ice machine, which you guys know is the bane of my existence. Like, I'm so grateful for it, but I can't stand that it makes noise constantly 24/7. It's such a pain in the butt. So it's 350 grams of plain flour, half a teaspoon of salt, and 30 grams of butter. So let me start measuring out this flour. Oh, bam, 350. There we go. Half a teaspoon of salt, not sure what that is, but I am going to set this aside, do this, clear it out, and I'm gonna add in 30 grams of butter. Let's see how close I can get it on the first try. Okay, not bad, 24. 32, that's good enough. Okay, so I am going to clean up my station here because I know that I'm gonna have to knead the dough for 5 to 8 minutes. So I'm gonna move everything to the other side, wipe everything down here, and I will come back as soon as we start mixing everything together. Okay, so our yeast has bloomed. It is nice and frothy. I'm gonna add the egg in, whisk it, add it to the dry ingredients, mix it up really good, and then add the butter at the end before putting it on the counter to knead it. And I did place a Walmart order. I needed to grab a few groceries, but also I really don't have oil in the house other than avocado oil and extra virgin olive oil. And I don't want to use all of my good avocado oil to fry these up. I have a tiny little bit of, I think this is canola oil that my mom had given me from her house. I forgot what recipe I was doing that called for this. So that's all I have left of that. So hopefully it gets here on time. There we go. And the recipe did say that if it looks like it's a little bit too wet to add more flour in. So I'm gonna mix this in really well and then kind of take it from there. I'm pretty familiar with doughs when it comes to making like bread products, like loaves of bread, bagels, pretzels, things like that. So I feel like this is somewhere in the same realm. And it's usually when you can kind of poke it and it leaves an indentation and it's a little tacky but not very sticky and it doesn't come off on your finger. I should probably take off my wedding rings. I'll do that in a second. All right, right now the dough is looking kind of sticky to me. So let's add in the butter, mix that in, and then we'll see where we go. And this is what I mean. I put it in the microwave for about 15 seconds. So I'm going to add all of this softened butter in. So yeah, it's already kind of a wet batter or very sticky batter. So I feel like with the butter, it's gonna be even stickier. So let me take off my wedding rings, flour my counter, dump this out, and then we'll start kneading it and then see where we go. I really, really hope that these come out good because my mom has been craving these donuts for, honestly, it's been like a few months that I've been hearing her mention, oh, like I really want to find a recipe one day and see if I could make some donuts. And I didn't put 2 and 2 together where I was like, you know, I probably should just make it for her. But this is the perfect opportunity to make some donuts for her. I do have the 2 boxes, so I might end up making my mother-in-law a box. I'm gonna sprinkle some flour on top just because this dough is super, super wet. So you see how it kind of sticks to the counter like that? That is what you don't want. It still feels kind of sticky, but sometimes when you knead things for a while, the gluten starts to form and it becomes less sticky. So I try to knead it first for a little bit before adding in any more flour. There we go. Let me just use what I have here, because when it comes to baked goods, things that have flour products, less flour is better. Sometimes when you have too much flour, the mixture will get dry and become very, very dense, which is not what we want in a donut, at least not the type of donut that I'm going for. So I'm just sprinkling a tiny bit more flour. I do need to let it sit for an hour and double in size. So I think I'm gonna call it good on adding any more flour than what I have right here. I'm gonna let it sit, let that gluten form, and it should be good to go when it's time to form our donuts. You see how sticky that is? I'm hoping that this recipe works out, because if it's good, then I definitely want to print it out and put it in my recipe binder. And that's honestly something that I need to do with a bunch of my recipes, is print them out and put them in that binder, because I try a bunch of different recipes and some of them are fantastic and I will forget to print them out. And then when it's time to make it again, or I have a craving for it again, I'm like, shoot, which recipe did I use? Where is it? How much did I put in it? It's a pain. So I really need to be a little bit better at printing out recipes when I find really good ones. So the dough is still a little bit sticky, but I don't want to add any more flour because I'm afraid of it getting a little too dry and dense. So I'm gonna add this to a bowl, which I'm gonna lightly grease, and then cover it. We'll come back in an hour and see what the consistency is like then. Let me wash my hands super quick. So I have another big bowl here. I'm gonna add a tiny bit of avocado oil. Grab my dough, plop it in. Let me grab a kitchen towel, a clean one, and cover it. Do you guys like my little my little Christmas bears? My husband was asking what I wanted for Mother's Day because the girls are insisting to buy me something. So I told him, if you guys get me absolutely anything, please go to TJ Maxx or Marshall's and grab me some kitchen towels. My baby is up. He's at the point where he's standing in the crib now, so we had to lower it. Let me go grab that little boy. Okay, so my husband's taking care of the baby. I put the dough behind me. I'm gonna let it sit for an hour and then we'll come back and check it. I'm gonna take a second to wipe my counters down, put away the clean dishes, or wash my dirty dishes, and then put all of my clean dishes away, wash the bottles, set up bottles. The whole morning routine, I'm gonna start working on that now. I will come back to you guys in about an hour.
Okay, so I figured out what the issue was. I had this one in too large of a vase, so I found this other one. It's super cute, has a little handle, and I moved the flowers into this one, and then I kept this one in the small one, and I put little bows on them and called it good. I think they look much, much better now. My baby is rolling around in his little walker. I have the dishes washed. I'm gonna put them away. I'm gonna set up the boxes because I want to see how big they are, and I have all of our donut stuff here. I forgot to put a timer, so let me do that now, and fingers crossed it rises beautifully and we get some beautiful donuts out of this.
Lucid dreaming, losing what you love. You're so enlightened that you forgot. All we need is someone else to hold. You found another place to float away, rising higher from the ground you claim. Wish that we could talk the same. About the things we love, about the things we love, about the things we love, about the things we love. But you're not asking, making sure I'm fine. If I'm not you, I haven't tried enough. Then you say you never shine talk with you. You don't have to tell me anything that's new. I just wanna go out on a walk with you. I just wanna see your shadow next to mine, sailing over pavement with our two outlines. I like to see the shape you're in from time to time. I just wanna see your shadow.
All right, guys, so it is Mother's Day. By the time you're watching this, happy belated Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Truly, mothers make the world go round. I wanted to show you, I want to keep up with the filming today because I want to edit this and have this up on the Wednesday after Mother's Day. So let me show you guys what I got for Mother's Day. This is my little what I got for Mother's Day haul. I specifically asked my husband because he's like, the kids really want to get you something, and I'm like, there's nothing that I need. I have everything I need. If you hear the rattling in the background, that's my dogs. I'll try to do like a voice isolation so you don't hear it as much. But I told my husband what I really would like are kitchen towels so that I can start getting rid of some of my older kitchen towels and replace them with new ones. So that's all I asked for. That's all I needed. I don't need anything else. My family usually gives me things early because they're just too excited. So I normally get my gifts a day early. My daughter and my son are in front of me. So they walked in with not one, not two, but 3 sets of bouquets. It is such overkill and not necessary whatsoever, but obviously I love them and it was very, very sweet of them. So they were gone for a while and I was like, how long does it take to find kitchen towels? Like, it's really not that hard. They came home with 3 bouquets, which are all absolutely beautiful. I picked out a few vases and I have one, I'm missing like my really nice big red vase. So I need to look for that because later on today, I'm going to take some time to set up all of my arrangements. I did get the kitchen towels. So I have kitchen towels here. My youngest daughter, I think she's the one that picked this one out, yes? She picked up this Laura Ashley Bergamot Rose and Jasmine. It's one of those like fragrance. Hopefully you can see. And that is our breakfast. Claudia! Do you want a treat? You gotta shut the fuck up. So I think I'm gonna set this out on my dining table and I'm curious to see what this smells like, but it sounds like it's gonna smell really, really good. And then I can't say it's like one of my favorites because I do love the flowers so much and I really, really needed the kitchen towels, but they went to a really fancy chocolate place. It is called William Dean Chocolatier. I've never heard of them, but when I was in EA for a consulting firm, I got a gift of really, really fancy chocolates one time, and they were one of the best chocolates that I've had. And I'm curious if this is the same brand. I need to see like if this is located in multiple areas. I did have 3 of them yesterday, but let me show you because they are like works of art. Yeah, I definitely had 3. I definitely had 3, but this is what they look like. So these are key lime. I think that one is passion fruit. This is strawberry caramel. I think the 2 corners are raspberry and I have no idea what this is. But when I tell you they're good, they're good. And I told my husband last night, I was like, I hope that these were not incredibly expensive because I can see myself wanting to get a little treat every now and then from this place. They're really, really, really good. So I got that. So we just got our breakfast from one of our favorite spots, Bacon Street Diner. We were gonna go eat there, but it's Mother's Day and it's gonna be absolutely insane. And I low-key didn't hear my alarm this morning. So we ordered it from Uber Eats. Anyway, let me get actually, I'm not getting any of the stuff ready. Let my family open the bag and lay out all of the food and I will show you guys what I got. I almost forgot to record. I got a little piece of the biscuit and gravy with a side of eggs, and I have my coffee from my favorite coffee shop. My son is here, but he's eating his little pouch and his little sticks. Everybody else has their food. Delicious. These are all of the floral arrangements I was able to get done with all of the flowers that my husband and the girls got me. So I have this super large one here that I was able to split into 2. So I have one right here and this one right here. The roses my husband got me, I was able to do this little arrangement right here and then a tiny little bouquet right here that I can probably put by the front door. And with the arrangement that my oldest daughter got me, I was able to do this one right here. And this, the vase was a birthday gift from my good friend Nanette. This is everything. So
so excited to decorate the house. Now I'm just gonna go and sprinkle them throughout the house.
I wanted to close out the video. I know this has been a little bit of a longer vlog, but I just had so much that I wanted to put into this vlog, and I do watch my videos back like whenever I'm in the mood to kind of feel that wave of nostalgia, especially when it comes to trips or anything memorable. I do love watching my vlog and kind of reminiscing, so I guess this is a dual purpose vlog. I do like watching them back myself, but I went ahead and I ordered seafood boil for my mom. I'm about to order sushi for me. I'll probably insert a little clip so that you guys can see all the yummy goodness coming our way. But yeah, we went to go visit my mother-in-law for a little bit. I gave her donuts and her flowers, and I picked up my mom. She's actually behind me right now with my baby. He's taking a nap. So yeah, the rest of the day is just gonna be super chill. I just got a moment to kind of breathe a little bit. My mom is here spending time with, you know, my son, which she loves to do, and I love having her around, and I also get a little bit of a break. So I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna edit, I'm gonna have my sushi later, maybe watch a show at night or watch some of like my YouTube videos and just be very cute and cozy and, you know, all the good stuff. I do have a few new fun vlogs coming out after this, so stay on the lookout for that. If you guys have made it to this point in the video, thank you so much for sticking around and watching. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you here, and yeah, until the next video. Bye friends.